about? Got a woman that wants you but don't need you. And I can't figure it out. Something about her. Cause she walk like a boss, talk like a boss. Manicure and nails just like the pedicure off. She's fly effortlessly. And she move like a boss, do what a boss do. She got me thinking about getting it all. That's the kind of girl I need. She got a real thing. That's why I love her. Missing it, won't you come and spend a little time? She got a real thing. That's why I love her. Missing it, ooh, when you shine, missing Ooh, there's something about got a woman that can do for herself. I look at her and it makes me proud.
happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that? We were talking shit, we put a clap into that, boy. What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that? We were talking shit, we put a clap into that, boy. I heard you snitching on a player, man, say it ain't so. Even that.
Any opportunity to celebrate, it's always diamonds up.
We're here. We made it. We made it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome back. Shout to all my fam in here. It's Wednesday, so I hope you guys are feeling great. We're midweek. It's hump day. Happy hump day. Shout to my Blap gods. P Status, Anush, RJC is in here. I think Noric Effect is in here. Bufo on the beat, of course, my moderator. Mr. Griffin. All the fam is in here, bro. A-Run is in here. Glacier's in here. What's good? Good morning. Hits is in here. Just Limited Beats. We are early. Early. Lord of Zoes, welcome. First, I want to say, appreciate you guys. Good morning. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get YouTube algorithm going, and let YouTube know that this is something that we want to see more. You guys want to see more content from me here on YouTube doing these lives. So as you noticed, we streamed on Monday, we streamed on Tuesday. This is our third day streaming straight, and you guys could rewatch those streams later on. And if you noticed, after about 24 hours, you're going to start to see YouTube chapters in the comment section. So now, if you go back to watch the older videos, you can skip to whatever part you want to watch based on what we talked about. So everything's labeled on what questions were asked, what we talked about that during that moment, and you can go back and just like rewatch and re-listen to some of the gems, and hopefully get inspired, man. Really, that's why we're here, man. I really just want to be here for you guys and create some inspiration, some empowerment. I want to be here to empower you guys to be better humans and to live work towards living a life of fulfillment and abundance, and that's why we're here. Zara said the commentary on the loop bidding stream was funny. It was hilarious. Speaking of loop bidding, this Friday, quick reminder, this Friday we are doing another auction. We're doing another auction. And basically, I'm going to create a melody loop from scratch, and you guys are going to be able to bid, and we're going to auction it off to the highest bidder. And we're going to do more than one. This is our first time doing more than one loop on Friday. So we're going to actually auction off multiple loops, but each loop is going to go to one person. And all of those loops are going to be sold to the highest bidder, exclusive rights, royalty free. You can do everything and anything you want with them. You own these melodies outright, and we're creating value for you guys, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you tap in. It's on my YouTube page. You'll see it 10 a.m. Eastern Friday, this Friday, and we're going to do an auction. We're going to do a few auctions. So a lot of fun. Tap in Friday. Okay. So we actually don't have that much time today. I have a couple of meetings I need to do and some stuff I need to finish. So today's going to be very laid back. I'm going to try to get to as many questions as possible. And we're going to do it like that. So again, make sure you hit the like, make sure you subscribe, and support the channel, spread the word. I really just want to inspire people, and the more people we get to watch this, the better, right? So go do that. And then also shout out to my Squad of Nights. I do want to make an announcement about my Squad of Night NFT project. So shout out to my Knights that are in here. There's a handful of you guys in here. Today is the final day to submit for the official Squad of Nights album that I'm executive producing. And today is the final day to submit your song. And when I tell you that this album is going to be historic, I really, really mean it. So after today, we're going to close submissions for all of our Squad of Night holders. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move into phase 2. So phase 2 is me and the team downloading and listening to every submission in detail, in full. And my goal is to, and this is going to be tough, but what's going to happen in phase 2 is we're going to narrow it down to our favorite, probably 20. We're going to narrow it down to our favorite 20 songs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to choose our favorite 10. But then you guys in the Discord, all of my Squad of Night members in the Discord are going to be able to choose their favorite 10. And we're going to do a poll. And then we're going to take all this data and we're going to see which 10 songs out of those final 20 will make the album based on you guys' votes, based on what we voted on. And we're going to take those 10 songs and those are going to be on the album. Now, after phase 2 is over, which is probably going to be about a week, maybe 2 weeks, but I really want to sit down and live with every song. I mean, we have hundreds of submissions, literally hundreds. If you figure, let's just say on average, each song is 3 minutes long and there's 100 songs, that's 300 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. So we want to really just give everyone a chance. We want to listen to every song in detail and try to, be mindful of what makes these certain songs special. Because what we want to do is really just try to create the best album possible. Dixon Sider said, do all Squad of Night holders get the same benefits, or will you get more if I get more expensive one off the market? No, every single Squad of Night gets the same exact benefits. Even if you have like a rare night or you spent more money on a night, it doesn't give you any advantages. If you're a Squad of Night member and you're a holder, you have equal benefits, equal value in voice, and we're all one unit. Okay. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah. So after phase 2, after we choose the final 10, which is community chosen, but then also chosen by us, I'm going to request that the Squad of Night members that were involved in each of these songs, probably the producers, I'm going to request that you guys send me the stems. That's going to be fun. So the final 10 songs, the producers, the engineers, you guys are going to send me all of the audio stems. Now, once I have all the audio stems, I'm going to go into phase 3. And phase 3 is Illmind executive producing this album, meaning I'm going to be mixing some of this stuff. I'm going to be altering some of the arrangements. I'm going to just be putting my sort of ear and flavor into these songs. And, depending on what it is, it could be really anything. There could be a song that is completely done. And I have no reason to touch it. Or there might be a song where it's like, you know what, that snare could use a little bit of love. Let me add a little sauce to it, or let me swap that snare out for another one. Or, you know, this song is amazing, but maybe the tempo could be a little faster. Or that hook is so strong, why don't we move the hook to the beginning and move that into the intro? So I'm going to use my experience, obviously, as a music producer to come in here and executive produce these songs and take them from level 10 to level 15 and try my best to enhance each of these songs as much as possible. So that's phase 3. Now, after phase 3, then we start moving into everything else, which is let's get the splits from everyone. And which, by the way, I'm taking 0% publishing, 0%, royalty or percentage from this album. The income that's produced from this album is 100% going to the Squad of Night members. It's 100% going to all of the Knights that created the music, the producers, the artists, the musicians, everyone that was involved with creating this project. They're the ones that are going to get paid 100%. And yes, Bufo, we're going to use the Splits app on Mint songs, but we are also going to be releasing this album on DSPs, right? So you're going to have your ASCAP, your BMI, your performing rights organizations that we're going to help you guys register. And one of my founders, Vinny Kumar, is not only my lawyer, but he's also a publishing specialist. He also runs the publishing division at Empire Publishing over at Empire Distribution. So he is a publishing guru. So he's going to step in and assist you guys in making sure we register you guys as performing rights organizations, which is ASCAP, BMI, CSAC. If you're overseas, it's something else. And then we're going to make sure, all the pieces are there via Web 2 to make sure that, when this thing streams on Spotify or Apple or Tidal, whatever, you guys are all going to be in the system and you guys are going to be all good. So we have a lot of work ahead of us, a lot of work. And then we have the artwork. A-Run said, how's the cover art going to be handled for Squad of Night's album? It's going to be community driven. So Squad of Night members are going to be able to create the art, going to be creating the artwork and submitting it. We already have submissions in our portal. So we're going to choose, our favorite ones and narrow them down just like the songs. So we're going to make sure everyone's registered. And then we also just have this like really big, there's so much alpha. I'm going to mention it in the Discord when we get a little bit closer to it. But we are going to have a release party. And non-Squad of Night NFT holders will also be invited. Non-Squad of Night holders will also be invited. We're going to do a Squad of Night album release party, and everyone is invited. And it's going to be in a major city. Now, I can't say which major city it's going to be in, but it's going to be in a major city, and it's probably going to happen in September. Okay? So keep that in mind. I can't wait to meet you guys. It's going to be so much fun. We're working on some partners right now. And on top of a Squad of Nights album release party, we are also going to do a Squad of Nights album release party in the Metaverse. And we have a very, very special announcement and development in the Metaverse that we can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to be announcing one part of it today in the Squad of Nights Discord. That's one component of our new Metaverse stuff that we're going to be launching soon. I cannot wait to show you guys. So look out for that. We're gonna announce a small part of our new Metaverse stuff today, Everything's happening very quickly. But there's another thing that we've been working on for about 3 months. I would say about 3 months. And it's actually almost ready. And it's going to coincide with the Squad of Nights virtual reality release party. That's going to also happen around launch time. So a lot of stuff happening in the Squad of Nights world. And on top of that, let me just give you all the alpha. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. Nixty, what's good? So we're going to be launching the marketplace for Squad of Night members very soon, which means that we're going to have our own NFT marketplace for Squad of Night members where you guys are going to be able to upload and sell your own NFTs. And it's going to be gated for Squad of Night members only to sell, but anyone can buy. And the cool thing about our marketplace is that you don't need crypto to buy the NFTs. So Heater, who's in here, he's part of Squad of Nights. Heater can upload an instrumental NFT, a beat NFT, from his dashboard, and he can sell it. He can set the price. He can set how many editions. He can upload his own artwork, and he's going to be able to sell his own NFT on our marketplace, and anyone can buy. So the cool thing about this is I think it's going to be easier to onboard people because you can buy these NFTs with a credit or debit card. You can buy these NFTs, I believe, with PayPal too. I believe. Don't quote me on that though. So you don't need to go through the hassles of necessarily owning crypto. So this is going to be very effective for onboarding new people into this space. And I want to give my Squad of Night holders really just a chance to be part of a community that and feel what it feels like to just like create music, create their IP, and be able to sell it, and create some synergy for themselves. Very similar to what I did with Kitsy Marketplace with the sound pack stuff in Web 2, except this is our Web 3 sort of marketplace version of it. So that's coming soon. We've been working on that since the beginning of the year. We're just crossing T's and dotting I's and just making sure that it's all smooth and that it all works. And we're very close, and we're going to be announcing that soon. So a lot going on. I know that was a lot, guys, and I know there's a big handful of you guys that are not part of Squad of Nights. But again, like I said, the Squad of Night NFT project is my biggest NFT launch. It's my baby. It's basically a full-time job for me, or another full-time job. And my goal for Squad of Nights is to continue to provide value in Web3 for all of my Squad of Night holders. If you own a Squad of Night NFT, rest assured, myself and my team are working around the clock to just continue to push things forward. And the original mission statement and the original goal will always be the same. It's collaboration, getting to know your peers, learning more, and empowering yourself to create more, and helping to get your momentum going as a musician, and having fun in the process, and partaking in all the fun things that we get to do in the Web3 world, right? And we have some really cool forward-thinking metaverse iterations, like I said, that we're launching soon. I'm just gonna tease. I'm gonna tease you. I'm going to tease you guys. Okay. This is all I'm going to show. This is all I'm going to show. Okay, that's it. That's all you're getting. Okay, so Russian Cream Beats said, really discouraged musically, burnt out, hopeless. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, Russian Cream Beats. It happens to the best of us, dude. You just have to kind of like let go a little bit, relax. Try not to put so much pressure on yourself. And what I like to do when I feel this way, because I definitely have days where I do feel not as inspired lately, and also discouraged. I definitely feel you. There's a few things I want you to do, Russian Cream Beats. Number one, try not to compare yourself to people. And a big way that you can avoid comparing yourself to people is to minimize your intake of social media. Minimize swiping through Instagram and getting FOMO and feeling like shit, and other people's fabricated lives making you feel less than them. Okay? Instagram is a gift and a curse. It could be a gift in many ways, but it could also be a curse based on how you use it. And if you're consistently looking at social media and feeling worse and worse and worse about yourself, put the phone down, put the phone away. And if you are going to use social media, if you are going to use the internet, do things that make you feel good and empower you. I'm hoping that being here with us, Russian Cream Beats, feels good. I mean, this is a safe place, right? We're not here to make you guys or anyone feel less than. In fact, the opposite, right? We're here to have some good conversation, to empower each other, to, do some Q&A, and to, share in our energies and our interests with one another. That's why we're here. So minimize your social media intake that makes you feel shitty. And in terms of musically feeling uninspired, man, there's so many hacks, and it just really depends on how your brain works and what you like to do creatively. So I don't have like a foolproof hack on overcoming, beat block and all that stuff. One of them is going to Blap-Kits.com and make sure you have all my packs. But I know you do. But music is a very powerful thing. And when you go back to that place of reminding yourself what you fell in love with about music, meaning listening to an old song that made you want to become a producer, or consuming content that reminds you of why you're excited to create music. I like watching YouTube videos, like tutorials. Tutorials make me happy. How do you guys feel about that? Like when I watch a YouTube video, and it's like a tutorial or like a new plugin, or like, hey, did you ever think of try this trick? Or those things just lift my spirit up, because it's just like, oh yeah, like this person is a nerd just like me, and like this is a high quality video, and like I'm learning something, and like I'm really interested in this because this is my passion. And then instantly I just feel better, right? So again, and this is not just for Russian Cream Beats, but this is really for all of us. It's like, if you're feeling down, you have to trick your brain to think about stuff that excites you. Think about stuff that like puts a smile on your face, and then go and consume that, right? Go and participate in that thing that, puts a smile on your face. So let's do some more Q&A. We don't have that much time today, but I want to get some questions in here. Drew B said, going back to Squad of Nights, is Phase 3 going to happen on stream? It is not. It is not. We're going to keep Phase 3 private. I have to concentrate. When I'm during Phase 3, when I'm listening to you guys' submissions, I'm going to literally be in my car, driving around, roof sunroof open, driving through Miami, palm trees, sun, driving through the water, next to the water, and just fucking turning the shit up to 100, right? And we're gonna vibe. So I could, but I'd rather just vibe and get lost in the music. I'm trying to be inspired here, you know? Swan97 said, what do you recommend to work the basses in a beat so that it doesn't saturate or be too much in big equipment like a concert? Swan, it's really just A/B testing, right? Meaning comparing your mixes to songs that you feel like sound good, right? So consistently playing a song that you really like and then playing your song and then seeing how they compare bass wise. So you really have to use your ears. You really have to pay attention and really just be in there and compare your mixes. So I would say a really great starting point to making sure your mixes are good is to compare really well mixed songs, compare those with your own songs, and then try to, trial and error, tweak your song to the point where it sounds almost identically music or mix wise to that song that you're going for. So I don't have a straight answer. Again, it's going to be get in there, get your hands dirty, turn those knobs, try these plugins, try some new plugins, watch YouTube tutorials about mixing, learn from those, try this plugin, try this method. It's a lot of trying, right? The whole process of making music and being a musician is just us trying a bunch of stuff. None of us know what we're doing. Even the best of us. None of us know what we're doing. None of us know exactly what we're about to make. None of us know if something really, truly sounds good. We just try a bunch of shit. And then if something sounds good, we say, okay, cool. We're going to keep that. And then we practice and we keep doing it. It's like muscle memory. It's like, it's like riding a bike. It's really the same thing. You just keep trying a thing and then eventually you become really good at it. Like you become good at like spotting really pleasurable textures or spotting really good snare drums that would work in context with whatever song you're working on, right? And you have to develop that. You have to develop it. There's no piece of software that will fix that for you, right? There's no piece of software more powerful than the human brain and the human ears. Okay? So this is the software that you need to work on. Okay? You can invest in software and plugins. Those are essential. And they're going to make your job easier. They're going to make your life easier. They're going to save you a bunch of time and a bunch of headache. But use the tools. You can't use the tools without this piece of software being worked on. So, and in order to work on this piece of software, which is your mind, your brain, your ears, okay, your instinct, your soul, your subconscious, all of those working pieces are required for composing music and creating music. And so you need to exercise those components. And the best way to exercise those components are to try a bunch of things. And I cannot stress that enough. Trying many, many, many things, many, many times for many, many, many hours will get you the results you need. And there's no cheat code. You're not going to get to that level overnight. It's a practice. It's like yoga, right? They say I've said this many, many times, but when you speak to someone who does yoga full time, like a professional yogi, they tell you they practice yoga. They never say I'm a master at yoga or I'm a yoga master. You never hear that because yoga isn't an art form that you can master. There's always room for improvement. There's always more you can do. There's always more you can learn. There's always someone out there who's going to be better than you at that art form. And so they say, I practice yoga, right? And I think as musicians, we need to start getting into the habit of saying that and understanding that it's really the same thing. Where if you speak to someone who plays piano, they say they need to say, well, I'm not like a professional pianist. I'm not, a master pianist. I'm practicing being a pianist, or I'm a practicing musician. I practice making beats. I practice writing songs. Okay? Because that's all we're doing really, is we're practicing. And every time, every moment that we spend on our art form, we're getting a little bit better, right? Every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year that we work on our music, our art form, whatever it is that we do, we get a little bit better. It's incremental. It compounds incrementally. Okay. And you have to remember that. That you're every time you make a beat, even if it's like not your best beat, you're getting a little bit better. Okay. And so we have to get into the habit of practicing our art form. And so what happens when you're not in the mood? Okay. What happens when you're not in the mood to do something? Well, you're probably telling yourself something that you're talking yourself out of it somehow in your subconscious. And there's one hack that I love to apply if I'm feeling that way. Okay, so when you think about, like, going back to yesterday's conversation, when you think about like micro moments and like what we do in any moment of any given day, right? Some of the things that we do are subconscious. Some of the things that we do are habitual. They're habits, right? And when you have a habit, you do a habit for a long enough time, it becomes part of your personality, right? You wake up, you make a cup of coffee, you brush your teeth, right? Or you make a cup of coffee every morning. You are a coffee drinker. That's part of your personality because it's something you do every day, right? And you've been doing that for a long time. And it takes not that much effort to prepare a cup of coffee because you want to do it, so you go do it. Now, what about doing something that you don't want to do? What happens when you need to do something and you really don't want to do it? I'll give you an example. Exercise, right? Working out, going for a run. Most people are really just end up not doing it. And the reason why they don't do it is because they tell themselves, oh, I need to go on a run, but it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to take me an hour. I just really don't feel like doing it, all that stuff. So people think about the bigger picture. They think about the overall experience of running, right? And they tell themselves this and they're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. I don't feel like doing that. But studies have shown that the most effective decision-making barrier happens in the very beginning. Once you start something, human beings tend to keep going. So starting something is the most difficult part. So there's this thing called the 2-minute rule, where if it takes less than 2 minutes to do it, and only think about the fact that it takes less than 2 minutes to start doing it. Because once you start doing it, human beings tend to keep going. So when it comes to working out, I don't feel like working out. It's 6 a.m. I'm fucking tired. I don't feel like running. It takes less than 2 minutes put your shoes on, put your shorts on, or your track pants, put a t-shirt on, whatever it is. It'll take you less than 2 minutes to just do that. So just do that. It takes you less than 2 minutes to get your shoes on, put a shirt, put some pants on, and walk out that door. Close the door behind you. Walk out that door and close the door behind you and just start. You can do that entire process in less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So once you do that and you start running, now you're there. Now you're there, right? So you have to sort of trick your brain, and you have to create these hacks that where if you need to do something, you just think about starting. Just start it. You don't have to finish, just start. It takes less than 2 minutes. 2 minute rule. It takes less than 2 minutes to do it. Because once I start, now I'm in it. And now I can do it. Now I can finish. All right. And it's similar to making music. If you have, beat block or you're feeling uninspired, turn the fucking keyboard on. Load up your DAW. Load up a random patch. I don't know, Omnisphere, Contact. Load up a sample pack. Load up a drum break. And just throw it in. Throw it into your DAW and hit play. Just start. Focus on the first 2 minutes. Just focus on the first 2 minutes. And once you do that, you're going to, oh shit, whoa, that patch sounds cool. Whoa, let me try this. Right? Or whoa, this drum pattern sounds cool. Okay, I didn't know, right? So you never would have got to that point if you never just started. So it's extremely valuable hack to pay attention to just the first 2 minutes. Just start. Allow yourself to get lost into it. And just start the process. Start the process. You will be very surprised at the outcome if you just start. Okay? Yeah. Shout to my man Russian Cream Beats, man. I hope that helped all of you guys. Nixty, Gigs Music, Lord of Zoes, DeAndre, my boy, Rich Daly, I appreciate you. I got work to do today. So we are ending the stream here. Swan97, appreciate you. Jesse Jose. Everyone in here, if you're watching this, even if it's a replay, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the algorithm. I want to be here for you guys. I know I'm this big producer and all this, but I'm new on YouTube. This is a brand new thing I'm doing. I'm starting kind of from scratch here. We're building this organically. I'm responding to you guys' support. So if you like these streams and you want me to keep doing these, you have to tell YouTube that you enjoy these. It's more than just tuning in. So hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe, joining the monthly, leaving comments down below, all that stuff helps so much because it lets YouTube know that you fuck with your boy, right? And I want to keep doing these with you guys. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm here. We're doing these streams. We're doing Q&A. We're having conversations. I really like this format. I want to create as much value as I can for you guys for free, basically, here on YouTube. I left Twitch to do this, so this is right now, this is what I'm feeling. This is my favorite thing. And we're going to continue to do this for a long time. So appreciate you guys if you did that. Our next stream is Friday. Friday is our next stream. We're going to be doing an auction. We're going to be doing a live auction where I'm going to be creating a melody loop from scratch. Okay? And you guys are going to bid on the loop in real time. And we're going to do more than one. So bidloops.com. We're going to be right here on YouTube on Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. It's already in my schedule, so you'll see it. It's scheduled over there. Make sure you tune in. And we're going to have a lot of fun. The last one was pretty fucking awesome. So we're going to see how much fire I can make on Friday. So I'll see you guys in a couple days. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe out here. Go ahead and rewatch the older videos if you missed them. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, join the monthly. We're here. We're not going anywhere. Friday, bid loops. I'll see you there. One love. I'm out.
Any opportunity to celebrate, it's always diamonds up.